to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
We can use social media as a tool instead of something that works against us. We can use social media as a tool, folks. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Our guests will be here, I think, at, thank you so much, Coffee. Our guests will be here at 7:15. It's a young lady that's been bullied all over this app as well. She has a big group of people that have been going after her, so we will expose them right now. I think some back up in here. You know, it's just, I feel like at this point, guys, it's good versus evil. Thank you so much, Coffee. I appreciate you. Anyone on the outside looking in, please come in and help us tap, and then go ahead and go up, and then you can jump back out. If you can please come in and help us tap, that would be amazing, guys. It really would. I need to get some backup in here because last night when I went live, they kept on, they kept flagging my live. So I got a plan for that. I have a plan for that. Let's play something in the background as we get ready. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Please tap the screen if you don't mind. That would be absolutely amazing. Because you'll be doing the right thing, honestly. The right thing is to expose these assholes, because once you expose these assholes will stop. That's the thing. You expose them, they'll stop. You hit a bully in the nose, they'll stop. That's what we need to do, guys. So last night I was live inside of Von's room, and I called out Dopus, and he talked his way out of it. That guy's really slick, but we're just going to work a little bit harder to expose him, that's all. Welcome in. Just give me a second. Just want to peek one here. 1 second. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. In the top spot, okay. It's working. Thank you so much, Coffee. I appreciate you. I'll get you some help here in 1 second. 1 second. Jumping flashes and gas. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. IMT through 38. Welcome in, 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 welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Money Mike? What's up, Money Mike? How you doing, brother? 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 Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get to 1,000 likes and put some people in here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's all right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got 13 minutes before our guest gets here. We got 13 minutes before our guest gets here, guys. We got 13 minutes, guys. Jumping jet flash. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so that's that. All right, welcome in, Teresa. How you doing? 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 Let's try to get let's try to get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up.
Thank you so much, Coffee. I appreciate you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I appreciate you. You're the MVP, baby. Golf is MVP. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's the best, best, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, yes, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We almost there, guys. We almost there. Thank you so much, Coffee. I know your fingers are probably tired. I know your fingers are probably tired. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's sap it up. Let's sap it up. Let's get a switch 1,000, guys. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. 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 Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're almost there, guys. We got some help. Oh, we got some help now. I got you some help. I got you some help. I got you some help. Let's do it. All right, so I got you some help, guys. So every Tuesday night, guys, every Tuesday night, if you have anybody that you know that has been bullied, we're gonna start addressing this shit. We're gonna start calling these people out, because once you call a bully out, they will slow down or they will stop. I feel like Dopus, he didn't see this coming. He didn't know how bad it was gonna get for him. We're not done, because he talked his way out of it last night. Can't even lie, guys. He talked his fucking way out of it, dude. It was disgusting to see. He really talked his way out of it. He talked his way out of it. He really did. And the thing is like, the same thing with bullying too. Like the evil teapot lady, she had a whole crew of people along with her that was bullying. You understand what I'm saying? So not only did they have people in the boxes going after somebody, also the fucking chat. Now the chat is I think the chat is the most important thing about someone's room. Honestly, I do. I think the chat is the most important thing about someone's room. I think it's the fucking chat, guys. I honestly do. Because if the chat wouldn't have been backing him up, they were like, oh, that's AI, that's this and that's that, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it created all of this confusion, and people started believing that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm looking down in the chat, and I'm seeing who's saying it. You know what I mean? And it's like some prominent people on here that spend a lot of money were saying that shit. So a lot of that comes from, I think, they spent so much money on this person already, right? They already spent so much money on this person, so they would feel stupid. They would feel stupid if it turns out this person is a piece of shit. And that's what the fuck it is. 1 second. Yeah, but I'm on the rest today. We're gonna figure this out. Here we go. 1 second. Today they won't be able to do what they've been doing, because they've been flagging the shit out of me. They don't want this to come out. And another sad thing about it too, guys, is like these bullies are making money because it's entertaining, I guess, to watch people get picked on. I guess it's entertaining to a lot of motherfuckers that like to spend money, because that's what's been going on. The evil teapot lady, she's still on my list, guys. Don't you worry. Right now, I'm focusing on this dopest shit and also new victims on this app. She says she'll be here at 7:15. That gives us 9 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for the taps. I think we are past 1K. Yes, we are. We're definitely past the 1K. But yeah, man. So it's really sad to see. It's kind of like watching a baby get kicked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how it is for me. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, there's so many bigger creators on this app that have a voice and that can really spread the news about how people should stop bullying and who the bullies are. And I've only seen one fucking person, the All Money guy. He's probably like the only person that does it. And there's so many other bigger creators on this app, but they could really give a fuck less. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, whatever, I'm paying my bills, I'm not in it. I kind of feel the same way when Trump was running for office. There's a lot of bigger creators on this app with like 1 million followers or whatever, but they just battled every day. They didn't want to speak up for we the people. I've always been that person, but maybe that's why I'm not making money on this app. But I will continue to do the right thing. I think it's the right thing, especially when you're not scared of the fucking bullies. And a lot of the problem is people will fight back, but they will only fight back for so long. And the bullies know that. They'll say, oh, it's going to pass over. He'll give up. And they bank on that, And they definitely bank on that, and it really sucks, guys. It really, really, really sucks. But like I said, dude, we're few right now, but I think we'll be many later. Because I think more people, hey, what's up, Hot Sauce? I think more people will start to get that this is the right thing to do. And it's good karma, man. I'm not kidding y'all, man. You know, they can make all this money in the world, but it doesn't mean anything if you fucking spy a fucking smasher, you know what I'm saying? So do the right thing, guys. And how you can help out right now is just tapping that screen, being active in the chat, looking at a few videos, reposting videos. That right there helps just as much as gifts do. That helps just as much, guys. You know, just being present, being just back at me. It's like I'm not asking you to even say anything, guys. But just tap the screen, share the live. Those things help just as much as gifts help, guys. And this is something that should be done. You know, I get so sick of people saying, "Oh, I'm in this community or I'm in that community." How you doing? Hi here, welcome in. The whole TikTok is our fucking community. Seriously, they use that shit to fucking divide and conquer us. You know, oh, this is my team, this is your team. The whole TikTok is our fucking community, especially here in America. We're fucking Americans. I don't care if you're black, white, green, yellow. If you're an American and you speak English like I do, we're Americans, guys. This is all our community. And it calls on people like me that have confidence, that ain't scared to fucking fight back. It's on us to do this, dude. It really is. But it does get frustrating when no one wants to give a fuck. It's frustrating as God. It's frustrating as fuck, guys. It really is, dude. It's extremely frustrating. Our guest should be here in 6 minutes. She's been bullied all over the app. I want to hear her story. I want to hear who's been doing it to her. So that way you guys can see where your money's going. And if you see those people battling, I see you looking outside, Dopus. I see you. Yeah, so that's one of the bullies there, guys. Let me put this up since he wants to pop his head in. Let me put this back up since he wants to pop his little funky head in. So this Dopus guy is a real fucking... Ooh, just go looking for it. You guys, just go... You want to pop his little funky head in. The Dopus guy is a real fucking... You guys, just go looking... There we go. He thinks trolling and bullying is a fucking sport. The way that they talk about it, it's like they are in the NBA at Game 6 of the fucking finals. The way that they talk about bullying, and they laugh it up, and they only do this to scare people. You know, no one's scared of them, dude. Nobody. And finally, you know, so strength is in numbers, guys. If you see this shit happening, say something in the chat. If you see that Dopest guy battling, go to the other side. Tell that person that he's battling, this guy is trash. Go to Eagle's page. While they're sitting there battling, they can go to my page and they can look at some of the shit that he does. And it ain't no fucking fake ass receipts. It's him on video. It's him on video doing this shit. It's him talking, him doing this evil fucking shit, guys. So, you know, I think that's the best way to get them. We hit them in the fucking pockets. If you see that dopest content guy battling, go to the other side and let that person know how shitty of a fucking guy that he is. Because he's extremely shitty, guys. It's not cool. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Please give us a little read. Because last night I went in there and I thought I was going to expose him. I thought we would get somewhere. The people in the chat was backing him up. They was like, oh, that's AI. Oh, that's fake. And bullshitting. It was straight bullshitty, guys. But that's okay. It just means that I need to come a little bit stronger next time, which I will. And what's funny, too, whenever I call these bullies out, after I get off my live the next day, I'll get DMs from different victims. So that's what we're counting on here when Toxic gets here. When she gets here, she's going to tell her story. I'm going to pretty much interview her about it. We're going to find out who these people are that have been picking on her. And we're going to take it from there, guys. You know, that's what this should be about, man. And hopefully we can do this more than just one day a week. But right now, we're just going to do it on Tuesdays. So if you guys know anybody that's been bullied or if you witnessed it, have them contact me and we will call that people out. Because once you call them out, they will stop. Welcome in, Carolina. Please tap their screen, guys. Please tap the screen, guys. Let's go. Let's see if we can get 5K in 3 minutes. Let's see if we all work together, we can get 5K in 3 minutes. Welcome in, Mr. No red flags. Welcome in, welcome in. So today I'm going to be interviewing. Okay, she's here. Okay, she's here, guys. All right, she's here. We're going to go ahead and start now.
Go ahead and request up, sweetie. Let me do something to protect my account, though, real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay, can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me out there. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me out there, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, guys. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. She said 1 minute. Can you guys hear me? Can I get a thumbs up? It looks like you guys can't hear me. I see the blue light. I see the blue light. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thumbs up. All right, great. Okay, guys, so every Tuesday we're going to start doing this. So if you guys know anybody that's being bullied or you see them being bullied, hit them in their DMs, have them call me, because the best way to get a bully to stop is to hit them in the nose. Best way to get the bully to stop is to call them out. You know, so that's what we're going to be doing every damn Tuesday. Every Tuesday, that is what we are going to be doing. Here we go. I just invited you, I think, hon. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing every night. So far, the biggest bullies that I've seen on this app so far is Evil Teapot, MILF and Cookies, and Dopest Content. J-Hop's really not a bully. He's just a piece of shit person. Jimmy Speedway is really not a bully, but they're just a piece of shit people. So the bullies, we need to handle them first. But yeah. Go ahead and hit that request button, honey. There we go. I see you. Okay. Okay, she's still spinning, guys. She's spinning.
I know. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you very, very clearly.
All right.
Okay.
I want to chip my, okay. I got to go grab my charger. I didn't want you to think I was bailing on you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me turn this off. I had my backup on because I wanted to make sure you knew I wasn't bailing on you.
All good.
I might have to go up on my backup because this one is like okay, so put that on. Okay, there we go. This one's like it's lagging so bad. I'm trying. Okay, there we go.
We can hear you just fine.
All right. Okay. See, okay, there we go. All right, now we're cooking with Crisco.
Okay.
Okay, 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab my charger. Hello, everybody. I'll be right back. I did see Evil Teapot come in here, and
no. That's my Evil Teapot account.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, you guys. Hello, everybody. I'm Gigi. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a charger. And thank you so much, Eagle, for having me on tonight.
No problem.
I told everybody to follow you too, so hopefully they'll be in here in a few minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm a hot mess, everybody. You guys will learn that from me, that I am a hot mess express. And but I'll be right back. Okay, what? Oh my gosh. I'm stuck on everything. I am such a hot mess express. Okay, sorry. What the frick? Okay. What the hell? Okay. Oh my god, tripping over shit. I'm boxing up. Okay, I'll tell you guys why I'm in my garage too when I come right back.
Okay, guys, so if you're just walking in, guys, every Tuesday night, we're going to start talking to victims of being bullied here on TikTok so we can call them out, because I know once you call a bully out, they will stop. Once a bully's called out, they will stop. If not, we'll make them stop. Okay? The best attack for them is when they're battling or whatever, you go to the other side and you tell that person how shitty of a person that person is.
That's how we'll start it off. And this, the thing is, we're not going out just picking on people. Only the people that pick on people. We pick on the pickers. If they get their shit in order and they don't fuck with nobody, we won't fuck with them. But if they continue to fuck with people, we will continue to fuck with them. It's very simple, guys. Because I believe that people can't change. But I also believe that people won't change unless we fucking make them change. Okay? So that's what we're going to do every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And this is our first guest. This is our first show. It's our first guest. And she has been getting bullied. We're going to deep dive into that. And we're going to find out who these people are and put them on fucking Front Street. Just like they asked. Thank you for the follows too, guys. I appreciate that so much. What's up, Killer Vibes? Thank you for the likes, guys. We're almost up to 5K. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate everybody. Dopest content. I think he is one of the worst people on this app. He does this shit like it's a sport. He literally thinks bullying is a sport. He thinks it's a way of life. Not even kidding. When the show's over with, go look a few of the videos. You'll say, what the fuck? You just mind-boggling. And the list goes on and on of his victims. He has multiple. I'm guesstimating 20 victims. Seriously. And then with the Evil Teapot, so I put him number 1 as the biggest bully on this app. I put Evil Teapot number 2. I think Dopest is the number 1 bully on here. Evil Teapot's number 2. Every day he wakes up, he has a Rolodex of people that he fucks with, and he goes through his people. You know, but he's more behind the scene with his shit too. A bunch of fake different accounts, a bunch of fucking people helping him, the whole 9 yards. Evil Teapot does it right in your fucking face. And if you guys don't know about her story, go to my page. I think I have it pinned. Someone unalived after being stressed the fuck out for hours and days. And then the next day he unalived. And she's taking no fucking accountability for it. And I think that is fucked up. You know, it's not fair to nobody. And I'm not just going to sit here and just watch it happen. You know, I wish I was a bigger creator because it'd be my job to get done faster. So we got to start slow like we're starting right now. I wish I was a bigger creator because my job would be a lot easier. Because usually whenever they get called out, they go and they attack that person. Not just them, but their minions as well. Like they called my restaurant. Someone came to my house. Every video I post gets flagged. List goes on and on. They're doing all that dumb shit thinking that would make me stop. No, that just pissed me the fuck off. Made me want to go even harder. How you doing, Pam? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, it just made me want to go fucking harder. Honestly, it did. You know, so slowly but surely, they kind of calm down on fucking with me because they know it makes it worse. 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 And my whole thing is, guys, I'm a big believer in people can't change. So if they would get their acts together and leave people the fuck alone, I would leave them alone. Seriously, it's really that simple, guys. It's that simple.
I'm sorry, I had to pee too.
Take your time, honey, no rush.
Okay.
No rush.
So if you guys are wondering, I never really go live in my garage. You guys are probably like, why the hell is she in her garage? Well, I feed the homeless, and I'm doing, I have a store, so I've been packaging a bunch of boxes for needy families, and so far I've done 40 families. So, and I don't take, this is all from my store, so, you know, I didn't get any donations, and I didn't ask for any, I didn't need any, I didn't want any, so I don't, you know, I don't like do that kind of stuff, where I get like donations, like say, oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, I don't do that shit, I don't ask for money or anything, but,
I am also, that's amazing.
Okay, so if you guys don't mind, I'm going to be in here packing boxes as I talk, if that's okay. Because I have to get these mailed out. It's going to be the cutoff tomorrow. I have to get them out. And yesterday, I was working on them forever. And I still have some left, if you guys don't mind, okay? So, Eagle, thank you so much for having me on.
No problem, honey. Can we start?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so how we're going to do this, I'm going to ask you questions and just be total honest with me. Do not have any fear about it, okay? So first and foremost, which one of those people who's been bullying you, what's their names? What's their TikTok handle?
So as far as their handle, I'm not 100%, but her name is Dora the Explorer. Rammer Jammer, Texas TIFF. There is Scamslam, and see, you're paused. I hope I'm not paused for you. Scamslam, SCAMMYCLAUS, a few others that I can't even remember right now.
Okay, so give me an idea of what kind of the stuff that they do.
Would you say not Dora? Yeah, absolutely, Dora. Deb, it's me. What do they do? Okay, so my entire platform, I don't know why you're paused, but you are. I hope I'm not paused for you. My entire platform is based off of, if you were to look me up, you'll see that it is based off of trafficking, SA, DV, narcissism, addiction, homelessness, because that's all the things that I have been through, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to tell you my entire story because that'll take way too long, but I was trafficked. I was trafficked for 8 months. None of them, Deb, it's me. Okay, so clearly you're a troll. Deb, it's me. But whatever. Don't care. But so I was trafficked for 8 months. And hello? I don't know where he went. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, you went completely black. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now I'm paused. Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you fine.
Okay, good. All right, I can't see you guys, but I'm still going to talk. All right, so I was trafficked for 8 months. And after being trafficked, I'm not going to tell you all what happened, but I was able to, my trafficker and we got into a huge fight. One of the computers broke. He was a hacker. So he had a bunch of computers. And one night we got to a fight and one of the computers broke, and I found something like the size of a fingernail. And there was like plywood all over the windows. So every time he would take a shower, I only had 5 minutes to myself. And those 5 minutes I would use to try to get the bolts off, right? And then I have to put them back to make it look like I hadn't messed with them. So I got that tool 2 months into being trafficked. So for 6 months, it took me 6 months to get 8 bolts off, right? And once I finally got him off, I jumped through the window. I took off running. You know, I'm just fast forwarding through my story. If anybody wants to know my story, I'll tell it another time. But I just want to
take your time, honey. Take your time.
So, you know, he took my identification. He took my social security, my birth certificate, my license. He took everything that identified who I was, right? So there's just so much to that story, but it literally takes me so long to tell it. But I got away, and I had to take a Greyhound, and I was escorted by the police. I couldn't get a plane because I had no ID. But the police were with me. And then once I got to Orlando, because I had just gotten out of prison because of my addiction, I was paroled to my mom. My mom lived in Texas. That's how I ended up in Texas. And that's where I was trafficked at. And then she had gone to Orlando because nobody could find me. Nobody could find me. Now, mind you, I'm on federal parole at this time and state parole because I am out of prison and federal prison. So federales are looking for me. The police are looking for me. Nobody can find me. So I broke free. And, so all the hospital stuff happened. Then I get to Florida. And I have to change my name legally and all that other stuff so he can't find me because he's a hacker. And then a year and a half later, you know, I'm working at the Ice Bar on iDrive in Orlando. And I would take the trolley every day because I lived on iDrive. And when I came back one night, it was like a year and a half later, I remember my hair, because it was in a ponytail, getting pulled, and I got thrown to the ground. And when I got thrown to the ground, it was my trafficker. He found me. He ran me over. He reversed over me. He re-ran over me, and then he pew-pewed me.
Wow.
Like I said, my father had just passed, and I was already a goner after I had been ran over. I was a goner. I was done for. And I remember, and I know it's my dad, but I remember hearing, "Open your eyes," and then another one, "Open your eyes," a little bit louder, and a third one was like, "Open your eyes," like that. Okay, so as soon as that happened, I opened my eyes, because right when he had it at my face, and I know it was my dad, he screamed it, "Open your eyes," right? I opened my eyes, and right when it went off, he got scared and it went down. It got me right here. It got me right here.
Wow.
So I live with all these scars. I have scars all over my body from everything that I went through. From I had to have 19 plastic reconstructive surgeries done to put me back together, because he flattened me, like all my insides were completely flattened, like I was a pancake. Like, I was in the hospital for so long. Like, have you ever seen like that Budweiser commercial where he's like in a sling with all his like arms and his legs sticking out? That was totally me. And so I was in a wheelchair for a long time. They finally got my trafficker. He got a life sentence in Houston, in what is that county? Houston. I can't remember the county now. Whatever. So shit, what is the Houston County? I can't remember. Brain fart, but whatever. It'll come to me at like 3:00 in the morning. And then also in Florida, because the trafficking happened in Texas, and then the attack happened in Florida. The attempted unaliving. So, okay, so I go through all that. Now let's fast forward 3 years, and I go back to work at the ice bar, and I meet a guy named Doug. Mm-hmm. And Doug was always at my shifts, and he's like, I don't have any friends, and I'm like, yeah, I don't either. He's like, I'm from Ohio, and I'm like, that's where I'm from too. And he's like, do you want to be friends? And I'm like, listen, that's all we're gonna be. And I made it very apparent, very clear to him. That's all it was ever gonna be. And then, so he would come into all my shifts all the time. And he would always be like, do you want to ride home? And I'm like, no, because I'd always take the trolley. And every day on my shifts, he would ask me if I wanted to ride home. And I always tell him no. Well, one day, it was like the sky had opened up and it was just pouring out. And he was like, are you sure you don't want to ride? I'm like, okay, I'll take a ride. And every day when I left my shift, I'd always grab like a styrofoam cup of like Coke or something, because it's so hot out in Florida. And I got into his car and I was like, shit, I forgot my umbrella. So I ran in, grabbed my umbrella. He had put rugs in my drink. And I wake up in a parking lot, and he has my pants and my panties down below, and I'm like, I'm really out of it. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what are you doing? And this I'm kind of proud of, right? I hit him so hard with my right hook that I knocked his tooth out. I was really, really proud of myself for that one. And then he pushed me out of the car. And I was like, I just thought about it. I was like, I am not letting another mofo get away with doing this to me. I'm just not, right? And so I take off running towards his car, and I get back into this car. And I call 911, and I'm like, I need an officer. I've just been SA'd. She said, where are you? I said, I don't know where I'm at. I'm really out of it. And she said, okay, do you know what kind of car you're in? I said, no. And she said, do you know what color it is? And I'm like, it's maroon. She was like, okay. I was like, it's long. And she said, okay, is it 2-door or 4-door? And I'm like, it's a 4-door. And she said, okay. She said, tell me the things you're passing. And so I'm telling her the things that I'm passing. And with all of that, they were able to find us. So they pull us into the Friendly's parking lot. And I remember it like it was yesterday. They ripped him out. like it was yesterday. They what echoing? Evil teapot.
Sorry about that. My fault. Go ahead.
Okay, so they ripped him out, and I remember hearing him say this. He said, I graped her. No, he goes, I rugged her, I graped her, and I'm sorry. Those are the three things he said. Now, he ended up catching extra charges because he told on himself. But he got grape, SA, kidnapping, and sexual penetration with a with a foreign object. Okay, so those were his charges. He just got out from doing 15 years, and now he stalks the fuck out of me. Everywhere I go, he's there. When I go at a stop sign, like I look right, left, no cars, and he's right behind me. Like he so in Florida, in Orange County, he lived in Orange County. When I moved, I was like, I gotta get the hell out of Orange County. You know, I done almost got unalived. I've been graped here. So I moved to Charlotte County. He moves to Charlotte County, 11 miles from me. And then when he got out of prison from doing 15 years, just recently, he now lives 7 miles away from me. Now, I just want to take you back just a little bit to my trafficking, just really, really quick, because you told me to take my time because I was trying to like rush through. But when I was trafficked, and here's another thing that they were like, oh no, this could have never happened to somebody. When I was trafficked, I was brutally raped every single day. Back then, they didn't have like all of this. So it was in the dark web. And my trafficker, like I said, he had a lot of computers everywhere. So he had cameras everywhere, and it was like a subscription where you could like sign in and you could constantly watch me at all times. I was not allowed to wear clothing. And then, you know, they were just able to watch me get brutally graped every single day. I got graped with a cartel. And I lost my teeth. I had to get new teeth because they put a pistol down my mouth and broke my teeth. And I also got, you know, beat up a lot from a lot of them. My trafficker's rule was nothing to my face. But when the cartel came, there were 17 of them. It was a free for all, you know. And it was like 3 of them on me at one time. They would put me in a circle and they would like do, you know, disgusting things to me. And I don't want to get too graphic, but I will tell you at the very, very end, they put a firecracker up inside me and lit it. And thank God it's like a tampon where I was able to pull it out very quickly. But I did get burnt inside there. And so that was the one and only time that he allowed me 3 times to wear a t-shirt. So that was one of them. And I didn't have to work for like, a day, but I still had to work, you know, with my mouth and the other end, right? Okay, so that's another thing they wouldn't believe, right? And so okay, I just wanted to tell you about that. I just wanted to tell you about that real quick. So now we're done with Doug. So now I told you about Doug. Now, sorry if I confused anybody. So now I'm all fucked in the head, completely fucked in the head. I am a full-on addiction, needle junkie. I'm out there, right? And so I go to Park Royal. Park Royal it's a dual diagnostic. It is a place where you can they treat mental health and they also treat addiction, which clearly I have both. And so I was there, and I remember one night I woke up with a thingamajig in my mouth, and I was like that, and like sometimes I would have like shiny like shit on my face, you know, like scratch it off, it'd flake off, you know, or like on my chest. And I remember my friend was there, and I'm like, do you ever have any of this, you know? And I thought I was reliving my traumas. I really thought I was reliving my traumas. So I never said anything to anybody because I thought they were like, there's no way that somebody, wait, I'll come back when we get to the dopest stuff. Okay, whatever that means. So, you know, I just relived my trauma, so I never told a counselor. I never told anybody. And then this one girl, Kate Mitchell, she was so anyway, what he was doing, he was coming in with shots of Halidol and he was putting it in our arms and it was putting us out. And when he was doing that, he was graping us. And then Kate woke up in the middle of it, and thank God she is the one that busted the case wide open because she pushed him off of her. She hit the emergency button and she ran across the street to the hospital. And she said, I need a grape kit done on me. I have just been SA'd. And it came back to Benjamin Bland. And he had graped us girls. And it wasn't just me, it was a handful of girls. We had to take it to trial. And we had to watch ourselves being graped. I was there for 6 weeks. So for 6 weeks, I got graped every single. He worked like 4 on, 3 off, and then 3 off, 4 on, whatever. So every shift, I was getting graped, and I didn't even know it because he was putting Halidol in there, right? And so they can't believe all this shit that I've gone through, right? That I'm still smiling, and I talk about it, right? So I haven't talked to I have 2 sisters. I haven't talked to them in 24 years now because of my addiction. Because when I was an addict, I was a piece of shit. I was the biggest piece of shit ever, right? I take care of my mom now. My mom has dementia and Parkinson's. And, you know, that is something that really, really hurts me because I am the reason that my mom does not have a relationship with my 2 sisters. So for Christmas, for birthdays, for holidays, for anything, they never call her ever. And so Dora actually reached out to my sister, found my blood sister.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Anyone just walking in, guys? Every Tuesday night, we're going to be talking to victims of bullies on TikTok. This young lady is in the middle of her story so far. She's told her journey and how she got SA'd and how she got trafficked. And now we're getting on to this creator on this app. And earlier she said her name, and one of her minions came in here talking shit the same way Evil Teapot's people talk shit too. So you just start talking about Dora. Go ahead, honey.
Yeah. So Dora had actually reached out to my blood sister that I have not talked to in 24 years and got her to come up on the panel.
That's
and
bullying.
They said, yeah. And so my sister said, that never happened. I said, how would you know? And it was so sad that I had not talked to my sister in so long that I said, Angela, why are you using a voice? Like, what are those voice thingies, a voice changer?
Oh, wow.
I didn't even recognize her voice. I didn't even recognize my sister's voice, and that fucking killed me, right? So I was like, why are you changing your voice, Ange? And she was like, I'm not. And I'm like, yes, you are. That's not your voice. But I haven't heard her voice in 24 years. At the time, it was 23 years, right? And hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on.
Okay,
so
stay strong.
You know, they found her to come up, okay? So she goes, that shit never happened to you. I said, how the fuck would you know? How would you know? I said, I haven't talked to you in 23 years. Now it's been 24 because this happened last year, guys. I said, I haven't talked to you in 23 years. How would you know? You don't talk to mom.
Let me ask you this. Why did Dora even do that? Like, what was her?
Because they didn't believe this shit happened to me.
So you were okay. So hold on. So you were telling your story, and then instead of her saying sorry that happened to you, she wanted to tell you that you were lying, which is painful as well, right?
Right.
I'm
and
sorry.
Not only that, but it's public fucking knowledge. Look it up. Everything that I speak of, you can look it up, and you will see all the depositions. You will see my name right underneath it. You can freaking look everything that I speak of up. And so, you know, that's the thing that really pisses me off. Like, I'm on here trying to help women, and empower them and say, if this has happened to you, if you've been if you've been DV'd, if you've been anything like that, it's okay. It's okay to speak out. It's okay. And they just didn't believe me. They were like, there's no way all this shit could happen to one person and she's still smiling and she's still on here trying to help people, you know? And I'm like, whatever. So, you know, my mom and my sisters haven't talked to my mom either because, like I said, I was a piece of shit junkie a long time ago. I now have 15 years clean. Okay.
Right.
I've been clean off of everything for 15 years. At the time when this was going on, it was 14, but you know, at the time when I was first started out being a junkie, my sisters made my mom choose. And they said, listen, she is a piece of shit junkie. She's never going to amount to anything. And you can either, you know, said, listen, she is a piece of shit junkie. She's never going to amount to anything. And you can either, you know, be with her or you can like be with us. And my mom was like, I am never going to choose between my children. She was like, and how dare you put me in that predicament? She said, I will never choose between my children. She said, but Gina is sick. She is sick right now. And I need to help her. Just like if either one of you two were sick, I would help you. So if you think me helping my sick daughter is choosing, then so be it. And ever since then, they had never talked to her and they still haven't.
Wow.
And watching, the hardest thing for me is to watch, what'd you say?
So the fact that where was Dora was she your friend at first, or she just came?
She's a troll group. It's a troll group.
It's a whole troll group. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta
And
take
so it's so hard for me to watch my mom at holidays and birthdays and just any days where she puts her hands in her, like she literally goes like this when she's so sad or like she sees a picture. She'll put her hands like this and she'll just start crying unbelievably, you know? And then it's like, I am the reason of that because if I, and you know, I came from a very predominant family. I got hooked because I had an infection when I was like 18 years old and I was in the hospital. My mom's a nurse. Well, she's retired now. And my mom was on the floor and she was begging my doctor. She was like, stop giving my daughter all these narcotics. Like, you're going to get her addicted. And my doctor was like, well, she's in pain. My mom's like, I don't doubt that she's in pain, but I know she does not need this much medication. And the doctor's like, you know, I took an oath to make sure all of my patients, you know, were out of pain and we have to make sure she's out of pain. She's like, okay, I get that, but you're giving my daughter way too much. Like, he had me on 4 milligrams of Doloa. I don't want to say the whole word. And he had me on a morph pump. He also had me on a fet patch. And then he had me on 2 perks for breakthrough every 4 hours, which is way too much, okay? And that's exactly what happened. I came out addicted out of the hospital. I came out addicted. And then I went and saw him, and he kept on prescribing. And then when he stopped prescribing, I'm freaking hooked. So I start doctor shopping, right? So that's how that happened. I didn't come from a bad family. I came from an amazing family. You know, I came from my mom, my dad, you know, they owned a bunch of businesses and, you know, so, but anyway, so all that happened and they're just a troll group and they just didn't believe me. They brought my sister up. She doesn't know shit because I haven't talked to her. I even brought my mother up that has dementia, like the beginning stages. It's not very bad yet, but it's the beginning stages. And my mom was like, she was definitely trafficked. She definitely got shot. I know that because I took care of her. And these things definitely happen. And if you would take your, you know, you can look it up, right? Now, as I'm telling my story, this is also in the thick of the Wade Wilson trial. Mm-hmm. If you guys are not familiar with the Wade Wilson trial, that's a rabbit hole you need to go down. Okay. But so I knew Wade, right? and they then dubbed me as his rug dealer. And and Wade would be at Tommy's house. Now, okay, so there's like a whole clique of us, right? We're in a crew, right? Where it's just all of us. And Tommy's in the crew, right? There's just a bunch of us. There's like 20 of us that we all like we're all ride or die for each other. And so Dora was like, "Oh, now Gigi has a crush on Tommy and all this other shit." I'm like, dude, I'm at Tommy's house. I was at Tommy's house earlier today before I was live. I go to his house every damn day. Like, I'm not just there. It's a compound, like where everybody is. I'm like, so I don't have a fucking crush on him, okay? At all, period, in any way, shape, or form, okay? But she even made that shit up. I'm like, dude, why are you making stories up? And they were like, so I went to his trial, and they were like, well, why did you go to, I went to his sentencing. I'm sorry, I did not go to his trial. I went to his sentencing. And back then, blue was his favorite color. So if you wore blue, you supported Wade. If you wore purple, you supported the victims. So I go to court wearing purple. I have a purple shirt on. I have a purple bra on, And they were like, oh my God, you wore that to court, because I'm keeping everybody, in between the breaks. I'm keeping everybody like, okay, this is what happened. This is all on my page. And they're like, oh my God, you wore that to court. And I'm like, listen, I'm in Florida, okay? I'm in the devil's freaking toenail down here. It's damn near close to Miami. It's hot as hell here. And, okay, so yeah, I'm in my car, okay? Do you see me in the courtroom? No, you see me in the car. So when I'm actually in the courtroom, there's a thing that's like a jacket, right? Like a shawl. I actually put that over me. So you don't see bra straps. You don't see that because I'm actually covered. But I'm not in the courtroom right now, am I? No, I am actually in my car talking to you guys. So I don't have to wear my jacket or my shawl or whatever. And so it was the thick of the Wade Wilson case too. So I went to his sentencing, and they said, well, why did you go to his sentencing? I was like, because he owed me money, dude. Like he owed me a lot of money. And I wanted him to look at me. I wanted to look at him, and I wanted to, and this was just for me. I wanted to just look at him and be like, bitch, karma finally caught up to you, because I've known Wade. And he's a terrible person. And, and I just wanted to look at him and be like,
hold on one second, honey. Hold on one second. Guys, if you're just walking in, every Tuesday night, we let victims speak about people that have been bullying them. So if you're just walking in, to give you guys a recap, so far the name that I remember the most is Dora the Explorer. This young lady was telling her story, and they keep calling her a liar. And then from after she proved that she wasn't a liar, now they're going on to other things to continue to keep bullying her. So Dora the Explorer is the one. I guess she's like the ringleader of them all. So after you proved to them that she wasn't lying, then they went on to this Wade Wilson shit. Now, have they ever called your house? Have they ever stalked you like that? Like calling your house and showing up and stuff like that?
No. So my house is lit up like Fort Knox because of everything that I've gone through, and especially with my grapist being out on the loose. That's the other thing that happened. So when my grapist got out, oh my God, we need to discuss this, Eagle. I know that one. Oh, you know me, Batty. So she's gonna be like, oh, see.
No.
I'm
Batty,
so sick.
No, honey. Batty's gonna be on your side. You're fine. You're safe here. If someone came over here talking crazy, I would drop them before you could even blink. Come on up, Batty. If you're still here.
All right. So anyway, so after that, when my grapist got out, he got out last year, right? Oh, not you. Okay, I'm sorry, Batty. I apologize. So my grapist got out last year, and he has been stalking me ever since. I got jumped twice by him. Okay. And I came on, everyone said it was makeup. Everyone said I was wearing makeup and that I didn't get jumped, even though I showed the police report. They said it didn't happen, right? It was makeup. And then I did fuck up one time. And I admitted it. I came on and I apologized to everybody. Because I was in such this freaking whirlwind of bullying. Everybody was bullying me. Like there would be, when I would go on live, there would be thousands of people in my live just to bully me.
Jesus.
And so I was just in the thick of it, and I had tripped and I fell. And okay, so I'm a girl. I don't know the difference between like, and I don't even know what the hell it's called anymore because it's been a year, like a club, or I can't remember the two things that I said now, but I fell and I tripped and it blackened my eye really, really bad, like really bad.
Mhm.
And I texted my friend Ginger and I said, listen, just because of all this shit that's going on, I'm just going to say this black eye is from my stalker, just so I don't have to explain another fucking story that they're not going to believe, right? So she sent those text messages out to Dora, and they were like, see, she is lying, you know? And I'm like, dude, I lied about a black eye. Okay, I lied about a black eye because I have been bullied for the past 8 months, and I didn't want to have another thing of being bullied. And I took accountability for it. I made an entire video and I said, listen, guys, I'm sorry. I did lie about my black eye. I've just had so much going on with bullying that I didn't want another thing to be, you know, like being brought up and stuff like that. I said I did trip. I did fall. And that's what caused that black eye. But all the other things, I have police reports for. I was jumped.
Okay, so
by my.
So listen, this is the thing. Earlier you said that there was like thousands of people in your life fucking with you. I don't know what's the fixation off of fucking making someone hurt. It's really weird, and I'm sorry that happened to you. And I'm happy that you're strong enough to get up from it, because at the end of the day, through pain comes power, sweetie. So through pain comes power, and I'm very, very proud of you. Now, have they been making calls, or is this all just when you go live, or have they been doing it outside of your live?
Nope, it's just when I go live.
Okay.
When I go live.
Okay.
They, you know, I've been doxxed. Oh, well, no, they did call. I take that back. They did call family services, and they told them that I was abusing my mother.
Wow. So
and
they did. Okay.
I do everything for my mother, and my mother has even said to me, she said, like, every time this kills me, because, like, you know, I want to make a video of like a memory video with her, because every time I leave, she always says to me, goodbye, I love you, be careful. And I know there's going to be a day that comes where I'm not going to ever hear that again. Right?
I'm sorry.
So,
Be strong.
I just know that the time is ticking to where I'm not going to hear that again, you know? And, my mom, I do everything for her as I should. And because for one, she was my mom, but when I was a piece of shit junkie, she did everything for me. She stood by my side. She never gave up on me, no matter what I did to her. I stole her jewelry. I pawned it. I stole cars. I wrecked them. I opened up credit cards in her name, and I took all her money. You know, I did the most messed up shit. Hi, Spice. I did the mess. That's my mod right there, and I love Spicy with all my heart.
We love Spice. Thank you so much for backing her up.
Yeah.
Thank you for backing her up, Spice. Thank you.
Spicy, make sure you're following Eagle. He's the one that I was telling you about when we were on the phone, that is doing awareness on bullies.
Okay, so where were you? Hold on.
Spicy's been with me from A1 from day one, so she has been my mod through all of the bullying, through everything. Okay. But
One second, Gigi. One second, Gigi. Everyone walking in, I just want to update you guys. Every Tuesday night, we let victims speak. Right now, where we're at inside the story, this young lady has been SA'd. She's been trafficked, and she tells her story on her lives for just to help people because she's still smiling. And these evil fucks saw that and saw that she was vulnerable, and they all been ganging up on her, kind of like, but not offline like Dopins and Evil Teapot does, but mostly online. So whenever she goes live, she has to look out for fucking dickheads coming in fucking with her shit. So Dora the Explorer seems like she's the ringleader. So I'm letting her tell her story to get us out there. So hopefully Dora the Explorer can change. We will see. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, it's Dora the Explorer, Rammer Jammer. There is Texas TIFF. Am I missing anybody, Spice? They're like the head ones. There might be a few other ones that I'm missing, Spicy, if you can help me. But yeah, Dora the Explorer is the main one. It's Scamslam. There's SCAMMYCLAUS. Those are the main ones. SCAMMYCLAUS is one. There is Scamslam is another one, and then Dora the Explorer, Texas TIFF. They're all go together. Rammer Jammer.
So Spicy said that they are the main ones. Now, does Dora the Explorer battle, and does she like collect money from this shit?
No, she collects money from going on and she puts my lives back on so they can clickbait me and put certain words that I say together, and then she makes money off of recording my lives.
Honey, do you know what's crazy? What's really fucking nuts is that you told your story, so they saw that you were vulnerable, so that's why they picked on you. They're fucking cowards, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that we met. Because don't you worry, we're gonna go after their ass. Don't worry.
I love it. I love what you do. Thank you so much. I love you, love what you do. You are an amazing, amazing, amazing man. And I'm getting everybody that is on my side, that's in my team, to follow you. And I am so excited for you to just take over, because I feel like you're doing big things, and I love that for you. So the lady came, and my mom was like, my daughter does everything for me. She cooks for me, she cleans for me, she does all my shopping, she takes me to a doctor's appointment, if something needs changed, she changes it. My daughter is if anything were to ever happen to my daughter, I would not be able to survive, And so they did call the people and said I was abusing my mother, and I'm like, how fucking dare you? I am so good to my mother, as I should be,
Hold on one second, Gigi.
But nobody's ever showed up to my house, nothing like that.
Hold on one second, Gigi.
It's me, Eagle. It's me.
Hey, what's up, twin? Hey, listen. So Gigi, this is one of my hitters right here, and she said that she knows Dora the Explorer. So I want to take just a little intermission to see what to see what my buddy has to say about her. So tell me about this Dora Explorer person, Betty.
I know she does a lot of true crime. There is a huge team of them.
Oh.
And yes, it's a huge team of people. They work on true crime. It's yes, they've done a lot of good, but yes, there is somewhat of some bullying going on. I do have questions for Miss Toxic in a minute to ask her a question. But anyway, so they get up and they interview people that have someone missing, a loved one. And yes, they were a big part of finding the young lady who was unalive that had been missing, Rebecca Parks. They did play a big role in that. So, but I have a couple of questions so I can get a better understanding.
Okay, before you ask your question,
do you know the name Chef?
You really quickly. No, but before you ask questions, let me interrupt you very quickly. I have them all blocked, so I do not know what they're doing now. If they're doing true crime now, and if they're finding little girls, great for them. But a year ago, they were not doing true crime. A year ago, they were doing nothing but bullying.
I'm not excusing that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving Eagle a narrative of what I know from them. Do I think they bully to a point? I certainly do. I sit there and I watch.
Did you know them last year?
Talk to family members and literally bully. No,
but
not
did you
really.
know them last year?
A little, not really.
Okay, so last year they had nothing to do. They had not even a toe into true crime. All they did was straight
Right.
bully everybody.
And I've got that from you. I got that from you. I got it from you. But I do have a question. You said you were involved in a high profile case, correct? Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, Wade Wilson. Yes, Wade Wilson.
Outdoor. Thank you, Outdoor. God
Then I
bless you.
get it. I get it. I get it. I get where you're coming from. And let me get to why I'm telling you about the true crime. I've sat there and watched certain ones in panels that are in her group, and they have even bullied people that were in there, like the mother and stepmoms and bio moms and family members of loved ones that they're trying to help. I get where you're coming from. And it's infuriating. It is. Do I watch them? I've watched her about all day today, working on true crime. Sure have. But I was infuriated with some things that happened. I do not. For one, they're trying to be investigators. Two, it's infuriating to me for the simple fact that I do and have a degree in law enforcement and was in law enforcement for nearly 10 years. I do PI work. They are by no means asking the right questions of people. They don't know how to act. But I do have a question for you. When is the last time they come after you? Like a month ago, days ago,
So the
or
last
every
time they
time they
came
still
after
doing
me,
it?
it's been no. It's died down, unalive down. So it's been a long time since they've came after me, to be honest. Like after I proved everything, I even had YouTubers. There was people on YouTube coming for me, and they were putting on there that I was Wade's rug dealer, and that's why those girls got unalived, because of the stuff that I served him. So if you like search my name on YouTube, you're gonna see that I was his rug dealer, which I was not. But they blasted me for that. But I'm sorry, I lost what you said. No, oh, what had they? No. So it basically, after I showed proof of everything that I said and everything that I had gone through was completely true, I had gotten apologies from people. I had gotten apologies from, thank you for whoever has gifted me. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all so very, very much. I had gotten apologies from so many bullies for them dragging my name through the mud. But still to this day, there's people that think a certain way of me. Now, I have on my page, I wanted to help as many families as I possibly could, right, for Christmas. And a lot of families didn't reach out to me because, and I do have to say this to be fair, Spicy, like I said, is my mod. Someone had gotten into my account and blocked Spice. They blocked us from being friends, and they also put for nobody to really see my post. So, in all fairness, I don't think it was able to reach out to. It was only being able to reach out to my friends, so it wasn't able to be reached out to everybody on TikTok, which I wish it would have. Because I own a store and I'm doing about 40 families. But I really wish it would have reached out to everybody. But again, that the settings somehow got messed up. But yeah, it's died down now just because I was able to prove everything. And I got a lot of apologies from everybody. But there's still those few people, not few, there's still a big amount of people that still think of me as there's just no way possible all this shit could happen to one person and her still smile.
What was the thing that upsets me about the situation, and I'm glad that they slowed down, but hopefully this right here will let them know that they should not pick it back the fuck up. But my thing is, they heard your story and saw that you were vulnerable and attacked you. That's what bullies do. So that's how, I think that's why you contacted me, because you know some fucking bullies. So now we know, and it's funny that my right hand said that she knows, but so there's hope for them. A lot of these people are fucking hungry and they'll do anything for fucking views. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are fucking outdoor fishermen going crazy. A lot of these people are hungry and they'll do anything for views, hon. So I think they got sick of you because you kept calling them out. Go ahead, Betty.
Do you know Chef that hangs with Dora?
No. So I knew there was a chef that used to be like a scammer. That's all I know from like when the funny thing is that I used to be on all the awareness pages of scammers, and they called me a scammer. They called me a scammer, and I'm like, a scammer for what? Like, because I want my gift gallery filled, you know, like the fuck?
Is that Chef called Chef Talks?
So the only chef that I know is a scammer. So I seriously doubt he is on with them because they bullied the hell out of him too.
Have him contact me.
That's not him then,
I don't
because
know
he
him.
is. They sit in panels together, so no, that wouldn't be him. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. No, I don't know
I've
him.
literally sat there and watched them. So there's a young lady missing by the name of Winter in Kentucky, and her mother came into their live today, and they kind of bullied her. Yes, I know they want to get answers for what's going on, but it's really disgusting. That's not how you approach. Whether you think mom is guilty of something or not, that's not how you interrogate someone. That's not how you talk to someone. That's not how you treat them. Even the chat was bullies. It was
I don't know if you were on here or not, but
Red.
they actually had my mother, who has the onstage beginnings of dementia. They pulled my mother up on live to say, was she really shot and ran over and trafficked? And my mom was like, she absolutely was trafficked. She absolutely was pew-pewed. She absolutely was ran over. I took care of her. I'm a nurse.
Be rad. Thank y'all all for the gifts coming in.
My whole thing is like, I'm sorry, baby. My whole thing is like they saw your vulnerability, but the thing is, just now, listen, you're even more stronger than you were before because of their punk asses. You know what I mean?
I really am, because you know what? I say all the time, I'm like, listen, y'all didn't break me when y'all came in and tried to break me, and you didn't get me to go anywhere, and bitch, I'm still not going anywhere. I'm still here. You guys try to get me off this app, and I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. So if you keep coming at me, I'm going to keep pushing back at you.
This is why you have to call it a win and move on. Unfortunately, you'll never get back what they did to you. It'll never get undone. You probably will never get an apology from particular ones.
Right.
But this is your cue, with it being so silent for a while now, is to consider that you're positive.
But the reason why it's silent is because I had to prove everything.
But you did it, right?
And I did it.
So high five.
But I shouldn't have to. Like, I come on here to empower women. If you look at my page, if you look at my my videos every night, and I haven't done it in a week, I've been really bad about it. Sorry, guys. I come on every night and I said, if nobody has told you today that they loved you and that you're beautiful, I love you, and you are so incredibly beautiful. This world is a better place just because you simply exist. You are amazing. You are powerful. You have integrity, you know. And I do different ones every single night, you know, and I do uplifting videos for everybody. And I get so many messages from women saying, you know, I really needed to hear those things. Hi, Mama Shauna. Thank you. You know, I really needed to hear those things. And it's like, I come on here to empower and uplift women, and you know, I'm not going anywhere. So they can kick rocks and flip flops.
Well, you won. I mean, you shouldn't have to. You won. You won that battle. You might have had to go through hell and back 2 or 3 times, but you won it because they've left you alone. And yes, I'm sure it was difficult to have to sit there and prove yourself over and over and over, but you did it. So that's your positive. That's what you need to take from this and keep moving. Put that energy that you have into more positive and keep doing what you do and keep loving what you do and love yourself. And that's the most important thing you can do at this point. I do know
I'm
this
gonna follow
person.
you.
I'm gonna try to. This is not my main. I come on my backup, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna
That is
try
my right
to
hand. That
look
is my
into
right
this
hand.
for you. I'm gonna look into this for you a little more. I'm intrigued
Okay.
because it's definitely been
Oh,
somebody I've been watching and some bullying going on. I'm gonna get
my
with Eagle off the app and let him know the when, where, and outs and whats and ends of everything that I've been seeing from it lately, and that way he'll be on top of it too.
And guys,
okay. So
I said
my
this.
oh, there we go. That's better.
And guys, I
My
said this at
paper
the
stuff.
beginning. And guys, I said this at the beginning of the show. I believe that people can change, but sometimes the bully needs to get hit in their fucking nose. So I'm happy she
Yeah.
came up and told her story because I also know how good it feels for her to tell her fucking story without the chat talking shit to her.
Yeah, so true. That's so. It
Let
was
me ask
it
you,
was like a million bricks lifted off of me.
let me ask you something, Gigi.
And that's the
What's
interesting thing when I come across her, though, Eagle. It was so weird. I just got through talking with someone we both are familiar with that's close to me and telling him on Snap Call, I am infuriated how people would fucking bully a mother that's child is missing. And that's exactly who we were talking about. Then I stroll in and I shared it to someone else that has questions about it. She's kind of watched. And then it's just like, damn, she came to me at the right moment. Like,
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Gigi, and I want you to be honest, because like I love answering this. And Betty, I want you to answer the question after her, okay? What's
okay.
the most important lesson that you've learned in life so far, Gigi?
In life, period.
What's the most important thing that you've learned?
So the most important thing that I've learned in life is no matter how many times you get knocked down, you get back up. And it's like I have been knocked down. I have been knocked down, honey. And you know what? Even if it takes you a long time to get back up, you get the fuck up and you go. You get up. You don't care. Like I've what I've learned is like, especially with me battling through addiction, I had 15 years clean, like when I hit my rock bottom, I took my shovel with me, and you don't give a fuck about what people think about you. You just, when you get knocked down, you get back up. What people think about you, you don't know me. You don't know me at all. Okay.
That's cool. Good answer, guys. And chat, I want you guys to throw inside your answer. I want to ask the chat too. What's the most important lesson that you've learned in life? We can all learn from each other right now. Betty, you're next. What's the most important lesson that you learned in life, hon?
Something I never understood when I was a child. My grandmother always told me, when you're down, while you down there, just stay on your knees and pray. Then you move up. Then you go up. Never understood it as a child, but I tell you what, I have been on them knees a lot in my lifetime and praying hard to get back up. I've had to crawl a little on them knees and I've had to get up and try to take them new steps and start stumbling a little more and keep going. But by God, Granny was right. It's all I can tell you. Granny was right. When you down, you pray. Then you get your ass.
You get that booster. You get that booster. Faith moves mountains. Faith moves mountains, someone said. Buckinator. Same question, Buckinator. What's the most important lesson that you learned in life? Just coming back.
The most important thing you need to do as a human being is love yourself and have faith and love each other, because at the end of the day, that's all we have. And one other thing is, words might not hurt somebody, but actions do.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can get her up. Let's see if we can get her back up to sign off. You know what's funny, guys? Because I wanted this to be an hour-long session for people who have been abused, and it looks like we got a guy named Nathan inside of the chat that just went through some shit. But I want her to be able to sign off before we move on to someone else. So,
Gigi was just up here. Treat others as you want to be treated. Exactly, Troy. Gigi was just up
You
here.
are exactly right, Troy.
Mm-hmm. Gigi was just up here, guys. I wanted to sign off before we move on to Nathan. Nathan has a hell of a story too, but I want her to be able to sign off first before we move on to Nathan. So if you can come back up, sweetheart, please. If you can come back up. Maybe she got a call or something. I don't know. But let's give her a minute.
She peeked up, so she might have been on a call or something.
Let's give her a minute and get her to sign off. And if Nathan, if you want to come up and tell your story, I do have some time. I'm not so yeah, I do got some time. I would love to hear your story, Nathan, but I want her to sign off first because I know how good it feels to be heard without the chat talking shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my main objective is about this thing right here, man, because so many people, dude, they don't have talent and shit. So they got to get some views somehow, and they fucking sit there and watch people get fucking beat on. And as a fucking American, fuck that, guys. You know, we can't keep watching our people get beat up on, especially the weak ones, y'all. And like this evil teapot fucking lady here, someone unalived because of fucking stress. I don't care what they got to say about it. But my whole thing is, I believe people can change. I believe it. Even evil teapot can change. But until she fucking says, you know what, we shouldn't have bullied that guy the day before he unalived. When I hear those words come out of her mouth, I will leave her the fuck alone. It's that simple.
Not even the day before, just the days leading up to it. It's not one day, it's multiple day after day after day.
You know, if she would just say those fucking, because I know that, dude, I know they're probably streaming us. If she would say these words, I will leave you alone, Lord ass. If you would say, hey, you know what? We shouldn't have done that. I'll leave you alone. But until then, I'm on your ass like white on rice. All right, so let's see if we can get her back up, guys.
Everyone send your daily heart meets, tap the screen, show some love to the host, please.
Thank you. Okay, Nathan, are you still there, Nathan? Nathan, are you still there? Nathan, are you still in the chat? And do you have time to tell your story? If not, we can do it next week. But every Tuesday, guys, if you guys know anybody that's been bullied, have them DM me, and I let them get up here and speak their fucking piece and call out those pieces of shit that's bullied them, because that's when they'll stop. They'll stop when they're fucking called out. So
I think that you also, maybe, Eagle, need to remind everyone that's listening that might want to come up, you do not have to give names. Just give your story. If you choose not to give a name, you're fine. If you want to give a name in private, you can give a name in private. Yeah.
I hate bullies though, Batty. So if I hear
but some people just aren't comfortable with it, you know.
Yeah.
But they could give the name in private in this story with a fake name or no name. You know what I'm saying on here.
Okay.
And then they could message you later with a name.
Okay.
That way, maybe they'll feel a little more comfortable. I'm not trying to run the show. I'm just maybe
No. One thing about me, I understand that teamwork makes the dream work, and I'm gonna listen to you all the time.
Yeah, I just think that, you know, maybe that some will be comfortable giving you the name in a DM.
And it's funny
because they don't want any more damn backlash. Some people are so sick of it.
It's funny you say that, because now it seems like Nathan may be getting scared because he stopped talking.
Yeah, I know the situation, and that's, well, we'll talk off the app.
Okay. All right, guys. So let's listen to a song and give her some time to come back to say goodbye to everybody. If she doesn't come back, maybe something happened. But let's listen to a song right quick. I need to run to my store and grab some ice. So I'll be right back. Let's listen to a song. And if you guys in the chat, hold on. You guys in the chat, answer that question, chat. What's the most important lesson that you've learned in life? The reason why I say this, there's 28 people in here, right? So 28 of us can give each other good advice. Don't be shy, guys. What's the most important lesson that you learned in life? Type it in the chat, guys. Go ahead and go on mute right quick, guys.
I don't think he realizes his music is not playing now. Does anybody else hear it? Because I don't.
No, I just hear tapping.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Let me quieten it down. I was just getting it. Y'all sing a song to my tapping. Eagle will be back momentarily. He's gone to fetch some ice. So if anybody has a bullying story they would like to tell, they are welcome to come up and talk about it when he gets back. Where is Bree? I'll have to get on to her. I don't have mod power in here on this one, so you'll have to wait for him to get back. He's coming back in a sec. Power in here on this one, so you'll have to wait for him to get back. He's coming back in a sec. Jerry. I'd like to tell the story about how I was bullied by Jerry Guthrie on this app. He's a snitch.
You ain't got to tap no more. I got my tapper on.
Oh, okay. Thank you. My arm is getting a little cramped up there. I know. I'm gonna go after that Guthrie dude, and I'm telling him all about how I've been bullied and snitched on by Jerry Guthrie. We have no
give them a
music.
little bit of their own medicine.
Right. You are Jerry. Mm-hmm. You are Jerry. Mm-hmm. We're not hearing you, Eagle, if you're talking to us. We couldn't even hear music. Mm-hmm. You, Eagle, if you're talking to us. We couldn't even hear music. So we've been entertaining the chat. We've been entertaining the chat. You muted the wrong thing on us.
You're still muted, Eagle.
Okay, here we go. So listen, so this is the thing. I kept getting flagged yesterday. So what you got to do is, if it's anybody out there that gets flagged a lot, what you have to do, come in on another phone and talk on that phone. So if they have to flag you, they got to flag that phone. So that's why I'm doing that. Did she ever make it back?
No, she has not made it back.
Okay. We'll figure out what's going on with that. Guys, let's see what Caroline has to say. Hold on.
Oh, man.
What's up, Caroline? Caroline has to say. Hold on.
Oh, man.
What's up, Caroline? Can you hear me? Hello? Maybe she hit the wrong button. Okay, guys. So listen, there was a pretty good first show. Every Tuesday, we're gonna let victims speak out, so that way we can get an idea of who be fucking with people and who doesn't. God bless you, everybody. God keep you. Too bad she couldn't say goodbye, but I know she will be around because she's a sweet lady, and a lot of her followers followed us, so we're all gonna ming together. Okay. God bless you guys. God love you. I love, dude. Seriously, I love myself so much that I have so much love for me. I have it for y'all too. If y'all know anybody that's been bullied, let them know to contact me so we can hear their story, so we can call those bitches out. Maddie, you got anything to say to wrap this up?
No. Other than my dog just farted and it stinks, so I'm trying to get her off of me. But anyway,
Hey,
golly, dog, shoot.
Buck, you got anything
Anyway,
to say before we go?
um, not
Yeah.
really. I think you pretty much covered it. I am going to, since Miss Toxic had followed me earlier, I will reach out to her. I
Okay,
want to
make sure
talk a
she's
bit
okay.
more about that particular person
Okay.
because I've been watching them a lot and following them.
As long as they leave her alone, we'll leave them alone. Because
Mhm.
I do believe, listen, I do believe people can change.
Oh
Buck,
yeah, definitely.
Buck, do you have anything to say before we go?
Yeah, for all the people out there that aren't willing to speak, there's going to be a good platform, for people to reach out, and I'm going to say it for everybody. Don't be scared to reach out. Um, it's time to bully the bullies, if you get what I mean.
Yes. It's so fucking satisfactory. Someone in the comments said that she's considering it. Well, listen, hit me up first and let me know who these bullies are, and then we'll take it from there. I don't want you just to jump right into the pool if they live in your town and shit like that. There's a couple questions I want to ask you. So you know what? Hit me up first. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in a few hours to
All
sing
right.
some songs and to call out Dope's fat bitch ass. All right, guys. God bless you. I love you
All
guys.
right. See you in
Hey,
a little
one more
bit.
thing, Eagle, before you go.
Mhm.
This is for the other bully that likes to come out, and you could clip this. Hey, MILF, just remember we're your daddy, baby. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
You could clip this. Hey, MILF, daddy, baby. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.